Okay, well, the second myth is, do you need to use indicators, or is this market about human psychology? Is this can you strictly trade like a robot, as me and you have discussed for hours? Or is emotion and accepting that emotion is part of the game? The whole auction theory of the ESE mini contract is it's an auction. So do you take that into account when you're trading, or is it all indicators?
The way I answer a question like that is I can trade with price alone, nothing else. So I do use some indicators. However, if you just gave me a chart with a price and an X and a Y axis, I could figure out where support and resistance was without the help of a computer. And that chart itself, Eric, tells me where the psychological pain and pleasure points are when it comes to the market. So a roundabout way to answer your question is charts are great, indicators are fantastic, and we do use a few of those. But over charting and over indicating are things that are, again, a bane just as much as over trading. So you want to keep it simple. And yes, the price itself tells me where the economic behavior is, whether pain or pleasure. And that's simply the way that I utilize.
So, for instance, today, December 3rd, as we're doing this video, we hung above the low, which we made early in the day of 11:05 all day.
Right.
And you even said in the room to our members, if we break 11:05, that's where all the sell stops will be, on a new low, and they'll flush them below 1100.
Right.
And it had nothing to do with indicators. It was strictly price.
No, and every day that price is there, and every day that price is on the high side or the low side. We don't hit it every day, but those are areas, as you said, pain points and pleasure points where the euphoric masses run for the exits, whether they're selling or buying. So perfect example of that today came at the close, and you didn't have to put on the trade until it broke 11:05, and once it did, it ended up giving you a fairly simple low risk setup that ran as far down as I believe 1096 here in the after hours, and you would have risked maybe 3 or 4 points on doing a trade like that. So absolutely, total myth that you need to have a lot of indicators and a lot of technical pieces on your charts.